Hey guys, this is Summer. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here either way, and I hope that you like me enough to stick around and click that little red subscribe button down below. Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a review of the Mermaid Lagoon Treasures of the Lagoon Shadow Palette. I am obsessed with mermaids, and I'm especially obsessed with the Mermaid Lagoon from Peter Pan, so I was absolutely thrilled when I saw this collection come out, and I definitely had to have this palette. I do think it's an absolutely beautiful palette. I have already done a first impressions video on it where I unpacked it and showed everything the way it came packaged, and information about the palette and that as well, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of this video. But my initial thoughts are definitely that I love this palette. I am going to do eye swatches in this video for you guys. Because this palette only has 8 shadows, I did go ahead and do both colors on each eye for each shadow from this palette, and I did one with a primer, one without a primer, just to kind of give you an idea. And then I used my finger with the shimmers to swatch it on, just because that often makes shimmers show up a lot more opaque and intense, and it really did with this one as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the swatches, and then we'll jump in and do some looks, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this palette. We're going to do swatches of each color. I've got primer on this eye. I do not have primer on this eye, and I thought I would just do it that way so you can see it with and without primer. And I'm going to go ahead and
I feel the air getting colder. I know something's...
So this is the eye with primer, this is the eye without primer, and then I'm going to take a little bit just with my finger to show you guys how it does with the finger, with or without primer. Look at that. It makes a big difference. So that is the eye with the primer, applying it with the finger. So the shimmer really goes on better with your finger.
Listen here, I need you right here. I need you to light a fire. Can you reach me in time? Can you find me?
So again, this is the eye with the primer, this is the eye without the primer, doing the same ones every time. Not as much as a difference with the blue. Let's just do a little swatch with our finger again, just because, and I'm just gonna kind of, yeah, see how much more intense that is when you do it with the finger on either eye.
I'm waiting, waiting just on you. I'm waiting, waiting just on you.
Okay, again, primer, not primer. And then we're just going to take a little bit on our finger and just put it in here, just to show you the intensity difference. And same on this side. So these are so creamy and buttery. In this one between the primed eye or the not primed eye. I am going to still take, again, on my finger a little, and I just didn't go real close to the roots on there, so I'm just going to pop a little bit right in the center of each eyelid so you guys can see the difference that that makes with that shadow. So it does make it a lot more intense again, and that is really typical of shimmers. It really is.
Now you gonna find me. Are you gonna find me? I need to know you'll be here in time. I need to know you'll be here in time.
Okay, so these are the matte, and this is the matte with primer. This is the matte without primer of the like pinkish mauve color, the lighter pink. So it does make it a little bit more intense with the primer. However, either way, it is definitely a more sheer color that's going to require building it up if you want, you know, bright color payoff. So again, you see that this is a much more sheer color, even on the prime dye. I'm going to show you to build it up though, just because I'm sure you can. I'm just going to test that out. Let's do it on the prime dye too. Just in a spot, you know, so we can see the difference. So, you know, you can build it. As you see right there where I've been building it, how much darker it is. You know, I'm not going to like go over my entire eye a bunch of times and use a ton of shadow, but it is buildable. But those colors are a little more sheer than my liking.
Can you find me in time? I'm waiting just on you. I'm waiting.
Okay, so prime dye, unprime dye. I did do swatches in my first impression video and I'll link that here for you guys, but I just wanted to go ahead and do the color on my eyelids because it does make a big difference. A shadow looks different on an eyelid than it looks swatched on an arm with a finger. You know, I mean, when you do the eyelid swatches and you use a brush and you use primer on an eye and all that, I just feel like people get a better idea. That's all
Just on you.
finished look number 1 from this video using the Mermaid Lagoon palette from Besame Cosmetics. I did use my new Morphe Days liquid shadow as well, just to do that little line in the crease. I just felt like trying those out because I just got them. It's a Christmas gift from my sweet friend Amy. And you guys, they dry really quick because I have hooded eyes. So I did it a little bit higher, but still my eyelid like touches that. And look at that. So I think that's really pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We'll be back in a little bit with look number 2. This is my finished look number 2 with the Mermaid Lagoon palette.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see.
finished look from the Mermaid Lagoon palette from Besame Cosmetics.
Feel the air getting colder. I know something's missing here. I need you one right here. I need you to light a fire. Can you reach me in time? Can you I'm waiting just on you. I'm waiting just on you.
Alright guys, so this is my fourth and final look using the Mermaid Lagoon 1953 Collection Treasures of the Lagoon Shadows palette from Besame Cosmetics. This is the box. And this is the inside of the box. If you guys see, that's the beautiful palette peeking through right there with Little Mermaid. And then on this, you've got the ink and paint colors from the movie. And that is what Besame actually bases their collections on when they do a Disney collection, which I thought that was so neat. I did not know that. I found that out actually from watching another video. And if I can find her video again, I will link it down below for you guys. But this is the actual palette itself. I've already showed it in my first impressions video, but I will link that in here for you guys if you want to see, you know, the way it came packaged and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys again. So the mirror itself is just beautiful. You've got a little mermaid on the mirror as well, and then there is the palette. And I did take the little brush out that came in it, just because it does come with this little brush that says Mermaid Lagoon on it as well. So cute. This palette is made in the United States, guys, and it is a Disney licensed product, and it does have 8 shadows. They weigh 3.5 grams or 0.12 of an ounce each, and there are 8 of them again. So that is $6 a shadow for made in the United States shadows in a beautiful Disney licensed palette. So I'm super happy with this. I love this palette. The shadows are beautiful. They're creamy. They blend nicely. The colors are a little odd if you're not someone who is, you know, comfortable working with color and, you know, mixing up different colors. If you are, then I think you would absolutely love this palette. You can also use pops of color out of it with other palettes. The shimmers are really, really beautiful. They do apply, of course, as you saw during the swatches and everything, they apply a little bit more opaque when you use your finger. But they are all beautiful, and they all apply beautifully with brushes as well. I was able to get, this is actually the 5th look that I did from this palette, because I did have a first impressions video where I did 1 look. So like I said, I'm going to link that for you guys in this video, because I just wanted to go ahead and just do 4 more so that there's a total of 5, because I do like to do 5 when I'm doing a review like that. For me, you know, is this palette a must-have palette? If you're a collector, absolutely. If you love Peter Pan and you love the Mermaid Lagoon, absolutely. If you're not a collector of Peter Pan or the mermaid stuff or anything like that, and it's not a big deal to you, that stuff, then, you know, is it a must-have palette? Probably not, even though it is beautiful. I think if you can afford to get it and you know, want to get it, absolutely go for it and get it. You know, if you can't afford to spend $48, then, you know. But again, guys, I always tell you guys this is For me, this palette was a must-have. For you, it may not be. You have to decide for yourself, and that's why I give you 5 looks or so, or try to most palettes, just to really give you that option. And I also did the eye swatches so that you can really see what you think of the colors, and so that you can really see what you think of the looks that I came up with, and it might give you some ideas to be able to use your palette if you've got it and you weren't exactly sure what to do with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and also make sure you ring that little bell down below so that you'll be notified whenever I post future content. And if you guys want to follow me on social media as well, I do post on there various things, and also I usually post on there as well when I post a new video. So just in case YouTube does not notify you, because we all know how that's been lately, then you could be notified by my social media. So make sure you follow those as well. And I do have some Christmas giveaways coming up. I think I'm going to post this video before those, but those will be coming very, very soon. So make sure you keep an eye out for that video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.